All right, what's going on, YouTube? This is AJC and Red for Why You Mad the show. And definitely had to come in and talk about this topic. As you see, is gang initiation still a thing or just a hit? You know, I'm gonna be playing some stories, basically the ones picture you see in the thumbnail, which I will be I will basically begin a news story about that and a couple of other things. But I wanna actually start off with a song, but let me check to make sure I was good. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm good. I always try to check for that. So let me see if I can hear myself. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I hear myself. Yeah, so I want to actually play this song. I'm not glorifying this shit. So let's get this straight. But I'm taking it from an aspect of, you know, me living that street life before, but this is something serious. So this is not going to be, let me put this disclaimer. So this is something serious, you know. When anybody come and look at the replay of this or whatever, or you say anything fucking stupid in my chat or any comments you leave, I'm going to block you. You're going to be blocked forever. It's not a joke. The joking is over. I get it from the last videos, whatever, but this is something very serious. So just putting it out there. So if you come over here on some stupid shit, you will be blocked. You say some stupid shit on the replay of this, you're going to be erased and blocked forever. So I'm glad you know. So I want to play this song because I kind of need to make a point. So let's get it started. You know how I do it.
I want to play hide and seek.
What?
30 seconds.
Money Every on the track.
Mom, Money Every's making beats.
We play hide and seek with the cops.
30 seconds. Go, 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 go.
We play hide and seek with the cops.
Ready or not, here we go. Here we come.
We play hide and seek with the cops. Play it with the ops. It is what it is. Put shanks in tops. We get round there trying to turn man off. Right down Dinger, of course. Heartbeat stops when 4-door pop. And I ain't seen the ops in a fortnight. Jump out the ride, duos or squad. We play hide and seek with the cops. Play it with the ops. It is what it is. Put shanks in tops. We get round there trying to turn man off. Right down Dinger, of course. Heartbeat stops when 4-door pop. And I ain't seen the ops in a fortnight. Jump out the ride, duos or squad. The way they hate on us. Tuesday we ate from them man's block. When a man down with a Rambo, I'm not ST, this won't drop. Niggas know. The man there left their video shoot. Tuesday we got that drop. They got saved by the fucking cops. At least 4 man would've got. We got Rambos, Glocks and dots. It takes 2 armed J's to swim off the block. Every trap line turn off. And we know some man that I wash. School days, me and YR had ops. But it's nothing like me and S on a 300 when we skirt through the notch. I know a rusty one that fucks. And I know a rusty one that bots. Talk on my name get touched. You can get dipped like Ronaldo shots. 3 MJ out of the box. Slap corn right out of the dots. And I ain't got time for no thoughts. They can drown like Ronnie and Brox. 2 bells in a shotgun ting. Hands down, both brows can pop. If you know us, we ride out non-stop. Best ones out, got chings. And that's my girl house, got trot. Ain't got nothing to do about bragging. Niggas know that we bang on these ops. If we ain't on the ends out chapping, then we're out on the ride for the ops. We play hide and seek with the cops. Play it with the ops. It is what it is, put shanks in tops. We get round there trying to turn man off. Right down Dinger, of course. Heartbeat stops when 4-door pop. And I ain't seen the ops in a fortnight. Jump out the ride, duos or squad. We play hide and seek with the cops. Play it with the ops. It is what it is, put shanks in tops. We get round there trying to turn man off. Right down Dinger, of course. Heartbeat stops when 4-door pop. And I ain't seen the ops in a fortnight. Jump out the ride, duos or squad. If we do drillings and you do drillings, I swear someone's fibbing. Ride out with the windows tinted. Hop out the ride with the stainless kitchen. It's my latest victim. The ops are nerds, they hate on piss. S I do man sprinting. How many guys have we made do dash? Done it with Slims and caps, facts. We can never lie about that. 5 Rambos up in the ride, max. Life ain't the same without Shaq, it's mad. Niggas ain't on piss. How many guys have dash? Hands on wax, bro, double tap. LT hits to the world and back. We play hide and seek with the cops. Play it with the ops. It is what it is, put shanks in tops. We get round there, trying to turn man off. Right down dinger, of course. Heartbeat stops when 4-door pops. And I ain't seen the ops in a fortnight. Jump out the ride, duos or squads. We play hide and seek with the cops. Play it with the ops. It is what it is, put shanks in tops. We get round there, trying to turn man off. Right down dinger, of course. Heartbeat stops when 4-door pops. And I ain't seen the ops in a fortnight. Jump out the ride, duos or squads.
What game are you playing?
We play hide and seek with the cops.
He's hiding. Who's hiding?
Play hide and seek with the cops.
Money every on the track.
Heartbeat stops when 4-door pops.
Come out, wherever you are.
Yeah, I had to play that for a reason, just to show you how much this like this shit has become a plague. Hold on, what the fuck is that? Erase. Let me get rid of that. Hopefully, yeah. Let me turn this down. Let me put this up here. I see you, Tim. I'm gonna get to what you said in a minute. How much of a plague this music has became, because I actually just looked it up. I just put in drill music and I seen a lot of videos, a lot of them all over the world. Like that video, as you've seen, if you look at the license plates of them cars, that's overseas. Definitely had to play that out. I really couldn't play any other music because I didn't want to get that copyright and I'm taking down my video, my stream, and then I have to wait to whatever for them to clear it and put it back up. No, I'm figuring with that being what they would call a mixtape song, that I should be fine. But let me address this. And what's going on, Tim? He said, "What's up, AJ, bro? We both know that initiation shit went out the window. Just a bunch of young dudes in Chicago lost the structure, and the whole nation glorifying off what's going on in Chicago." Yeah, I know that's UK. I was just saying, I ain't really want to kind of really say who it really was. I really don't give a fuck. You know, I'm just trying to make a point. It just became a plague. And Tim, I disagree with you. It's in the music. You hear the music, they was talking about that. To be able to join the game, you have to catch a body. Seriously. And that's why I want to kind of talk about a couple of situations. Actually, crazy part about this, there's been some other murders that I just found out about. Actually, other women getting killed that they were saying supposedly supposed to be hits. But I want to talk about the lady, the beautician that got hit when she was going to work. Well, she was in front of a job looking for a part. And then I'm going to talk about the older guy that had got hit. And they actually caught that guy, but I'm going to search that later. But I actually want to talk about this. And you know, hey, I do want you guys' opinion on this. I'm gonna keep doing research on this lady, because this shit, it bothered me. You know, that could have been my mother, my auntie, could have, you know, this, and I just recently got an update on it. So, but I didn't really dive into it, because I seen there's another situation with another young lady, younger lady, because it's actually two younger ladies that actually got killed. So that's going to have to be a different story, but I'm gonna chime in on that too. But it's going to be some news clips. I'm not going to try to play many, because also I don't want to get a copyright strike on that. So, but definitely support the show. $ Why You Mad at the show. Fair use. For to get into it, I'm for the play most of the guys who follow me already, they're in Chicago or from Chicago. A lot of these people already know about some of these stories. If you don't, well, I want to put this out there first. And we're gonna start with this one with the young lady. Well, she wasn't young, but still, middle-aged lady who had got killed, and in front of her job. So let's get into it. Once again, fair use. I don't want to put that up, but fair use. All right.
Talked every day, throughout the day, in between phone calls, text messages.
She was your person.
She was my person. We raised our kids together. So yeah, this is very hard.
Early Friday morning before dawn, her family says Tamiko Talbert was doing what she's done every Friday morning for years.
She do her same routine every Friday and Saturday, early at the crack of dawn, so she could get into work and get out.
What'd she do?
She was a hairstylist. She had the early bird clients that come early, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
As Talbert looked for a parking space, police say a dark Dodge Durango pulled alongside her car at 71st and Artesian, fired, and sped off.
My big sister, she called, and she was just sounding broken. I couldn't even, get my brain to wrap around what she was telling me.
She's been going to the same salon for over 20 years. She's never had a problem, ever. Everybody in that area knew that this is what she does.
At least 10 people were shot and killed in Chicago last week, including 2 14-year-old boys and a pregnant mother shot and killed while sitting in her car just a few miles from where gunmen hit Tamika Talbert early Friday morning. Days later, Chicago police don't have anyone in custody for any of those homicides. On the South Side, Liz Nagy, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, I want to make sure. It's one thing I don't like about StreamYards. Let me cut this off. I'm gonna let it play. Let's skip it. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you something. I want y'all to look at something. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hold on. I didn't want it to play. I want y'all to look at that. Look at the bullets. They basically was aiming toward her face. Look at the bullets. Look, it's mostly the glass. The door, the bottom door, really there was no bullet holes. All the, as you see, mostly the damage was up here at the top. So whoever these people were who was shooting at her was shooting to kill. Now, y'all see the story, right? 50-year-old woman, usually she do this basically every Saturday, Friday, Saturday. She comes early because she usually have her early morning clients. And somebody knew this. But do you think this woman was somebody that should have been targeted? Or was this an initiation? Because a lot of people don't believe in that. And this is nothing new. They used to do this in the 90s, but it wasn't civilians. Back then, I was coming up, usually would be the opposition of what they call the ops now. You know, if you was to do this to a civilian, people that wasn't involved, you eventually end up getting killed or violated really bad, like really, really, really bad. But seeing this, and once again, this is very disturbing. Who would put a hit on a hairstylist though? Because it was a hit. Just want to know, but what was the reason behind it? But that leads to, let me see if I could do the update. If I could just bounce to the update. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to close this out. That's one thing I hope StreamYard. Let me see. Let's see if I could come out of this. No, I got to come out of it. That's the only problem I got with StreamYard. I be wanting to come out of it and go on to the next story. But let me bring the other story up because I was looking for updates, and this is the only one I was able to find for now. This is for now. So I haven't went on to the other sites and did my research, which I am, somebody knows something. But this is something I just wanted to get this started. But let me bring up the update so you guys can see. There's actually a story behind it. Let's see, hopefully you guys can see that. There's a Chicago shooting, 15.5K reward offered for information on murder of hairstylists. So let's play this. Let's see what they're saying. Let's play this. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
Eiko Talbert Fleming, who was shot and killed while looking for a parking spot, is doing whatever they can to keep attention on her story. They canvassed this Chicago lawn neighborhood, leaving flyers with her picture.
Please say something. This could be your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, friend.
Juanita Bates Pope made the flyers that were passed out at 71st and Artesian. It was near that intersection where Talbert Fleming was killed. Police say on Friday, the 49-year-old hairstylist was looking for a place to park before going to work when someone in a dark-colored Dodge Durango pulled alongside her, fired into her car, and sped off.
She loved her family. She loved her grandkids. She had a spirit. She had a heart of gold.
Talbert Fleming's family is ramping up pressure on the community to identify a suspect. Her devastated husband sharing his heartbreak.
This is the worst feeling anybody want to go through. I can't go to sleep at night. I keep everything in the room. I pile in the bed to make me think she's laying next to me, just to touch something.
Police say they are reviewing video from the area in hopes of getting new information they can release to the public. In the meantime, a reward of $15,500 is being offered for information leading to an arrest in this case.
I didn't even know she was married. I didn't even know that. Let's see.
Napoleon was
I did not know
born and
that.
raised to-
Oh Lord, they be killing me. Fucking commercials. Let's see what else. Okay, we got that part. Let's see, at the county level, we are working to address the root causes of violence through investments in violence prevention and other services that discourage at-risk residents from becoming involved in crime and violence. Brett Wrinkle said, "Oh, come on, get the fuck out of here." Okay. All right, I think that's it. I didn't even know she was married. I didn't know she had a husband. Wow. I knew she had kids. I knew she had daughters. Wow. And you see, they have to now pass out flyers and offer awards, if people, it's still not a reward for excuse me about that, for information on this. Now, I actually was on live, actually talking to somebody that stayed out south. I didn't ask her about this situation, but let me cut this off. Here we go. Let me cut this off. I don't want to be hearing that. Because she was telling me to stay alert, and I didn't understand where she was coming from. What you mean by stay alert? I don't. Because I told her, I'm west and she's south, and I was like confused And she was just like, with all that going on. And then I said, okay, so what is you guys doing about that situation? Your situation out south? Because I ain't bring up this incident, but I just basically brought up, because South and West is a lot of violence. But I'm just, I'm not nowhere near that shit. But I asked her because where she said she's from, she's actually wasn't far. She wasn't too far from where this happened. And she was just like, I'm staying alert. And I'm just scratching my head. And this is what it's about. Staying alert. Nobody's not saying anything. Even if somebody saw this, they wouldn't say shit. Even if they saw what happened, they wouldn't say shit. But I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. Let's get to the next one because I still feel like this is what they doing. It's initiation. I don't look at it as just a hit like somebody paying. Why would somebody do that to her? But like I said, I'm gonna stay on this story. This is something I'm gonna start doing now. Like I said, this bothered me. It still is bothering me, and this is where it started from. Especially this story. Hold on. Let's see. Definitely this story. I really did a lot of researching on this. Seriously. And let's see. Come on. I'm sorry. Let me X out of this shit. Okay, here we go. Let's do it from here. I want to do Chicago. I mean YouTube's. Man, shot. I actually talked about this before. I think I played this. If not, I'm gonna do it again. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, they got video. Holy shit. Oh, wow. They got video. I remember they said they had video. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me go back to sharing this. Share screen. Let's go to Chrome. Okay. Wow. It's my first time seeing the video. Here we go. I'm gonna play this. I actually talked about this a lot too. All right.
21-year-old man was killed walking down the sidewalk this afternoon in Chinatown. And tonight, his neighbors gathered in his honor. And Chicago police say they may already have a suspect in custody. And there's also new surveillance video showing that brazen attack.
WGN's Patrick Elwood is live tonight with the latest on the investigation. Pat?
Dina and Ray, good evening to you. A 71-year-old man, a local resident here in Chinatown, just walking down this sidewalk earlier today, coming back to get the newspaper, minding his own business, school very nearby, just over my shoulder. Shots ring out. Tonight he is dead. And among his friends, his family, and his neighbors, of course, the burning question is, why?
Father, I pray for his school.
In the heart of Chicago's Chinatown neighborhood, prayers for the soul of the dearly departed. The faithful of the Chinese Union Christian Church gather close to where a 71-year-old local resident was gunned down earlier today. As seen in this security camera footage, the gray two-door sedan approaches from behind. At least one shot is fired. Moments later, as the victim falls, the gunman exits the car and fires again. The shooting happens in close proximity to Haynes Elementary School, where some kids were outside for recess when those shots were fired.
And I live right down the street here too, so I'm concerned, just living here as well.
Through the use of a license plate reader, that car is pulled over by police, they say, a short time later on the Kennedy near Jackson. Tonight, law enforcement sources tell WGN a person of interest is in custody. Back at tonight's vigil, church members don't know why anyone would want to cause this man harm and take his life in such a cold-blooded way. So obviously not a carjacking. There was no robbery, no personal property was taken from this man. Again, a 71-year-old local man. Police do say, though, they found a gun along with that person of interest. We're live in Chinatown tonight. Patrick Elwood, WGN News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Patrick, thank you.
All right. I'm gonna play the other video. Think about that. I don't even think if you paid attention when it was shooting at the guy, you see he ducked, right? But he even know what was going on until he looked over. And I don't know if y'all see, he kind of lift up his hoodie to try to see, okay, what the fuck, you know. So what was that? And now let me show you the guy. This telling you guys more to this shit.
At the hospital here in Tyler, I had the
grandfather in Chinatown this week appeared in bond court today.
WGN's Rob Sneed spoke with the victim's son and has this report. Take a look.
A father of 3, a grandfather of 9, shot at 22 times, authorities say, for no reason at all.
I know my dad loved me, my 2 sisters, and all the grandkids, and especially my mother so much. And I know that my mom's missing right now. And I just know that I feel so bad for her.
Tears flowed down William C.'s face as reality sits in about what happened to his dad, Woom Sing Si.
He was a hardworking man, did nothing wrong. I don't think he ever had a speeding ticket or a parking ticket. And he did everything right, by the book.
Authorities say Alfonso Joyner shot and killed C December 7th on West 23rd Place in Chinatown. He's charged with murder. Today, C's family sat in the courtroom and listened to every disturbing detail that led up to the 71-year-old's death.
That video also has audio and captures the defendant firing a total of 7 shots at the victim. The defendant then again pointed his gun with the extended magazine at the victim and fired a total of 6 additional shots at him. The victim appeared to cover his head and ears after these initial shots, and then his body jerked, and he fell to the ground after being hit.
Investigators say Joyner got out of his car, stood over C with a large gun with an extended magazine.
The defendant could be heard saying, "Hey, hey." The defendant calmly walked towards the victim and stood right by him with a large gun with an extended magazine and fired 8 more shots at the victim in quick succession.
Authorities say Joyner shot the 71-year-old victim multiple times in the head, neck, and right hip. C owned a restaurant but retired 9 years ago. Williams says after a life of service, this was not how his life should have ended.
Came here from China 50-something years ago to sacrifice his life and to start a new beginning for his kids. So basically, we don't have answers why this happened. We just want justice.
And a lot of people could say, well, that was a hate crime. Really? A lot of this is going on here in Chicago. We're going to dive into it. We definitely go dive into it. I got more stories. I even could talk about the 14-year-olds who, you know, I'm not going to play on this live. We go dive into that situation. You know, we'll talk about, we're just going to really get into this shit now because this shit is starting to get out of hand. It's definitely starting to get out of hand. As you looked at the picture of that guy, he was young. It didn't make any sense. I think he's mixed. He's mixed. But I want you guys to come chime in. I want y'all to chime in. Y'all let me know. I think it's the culture. It's definitely the music. and these kids out here wilding. Seriously. To basically make an example, to get in. I'm serious about this. I'm definitely gonna start doing more stories about this. Any other updates? I'm gonna do even more research to see what's going on. Hopefully they catch whoever did that to that lady. Seriously, if I find out anything, I definitely will post it. But yeah, it's definitely more to come with this. I definitely need y'all to chime in. If you got any information, just leave it in the comments. Let me know. I'm gonna go to my other sites. Just try to reach out to certain people, see what they know. But we got to start talking about this. Rather, I am. You know, I looked up and only found that one story about her. I had to go and do a Google search to find out about the other story. And I'm not just looking at it just because she's a female. It doesn't matter. As you see, I played one with a woman and a man, or race, or ethnicity, or none of that. It doesn't matter. This is fucking crazy. And like I said, I got more stories. I got younger women are getting hit, getting killed, executed. 14-year-olds executed. I got more. It's a lot more. But once again, let me know how y'all feel. We got to listen to the replay. Definitely share this. I'm definitely gonna start chiming in. I've been wanting to do this, but I'm not going to say this is the fully direction I'm going. But I'm gonna start talking about this. I actually got to do another video, so I want to address that one with Kevin Samuels and that young lady. I actually agree with the lady was saying. I definitely want to chime in on that, and then from there, after that, I'm gonna get back to this because I want to definitely. This other video, I just found out about this other young lady who got executed. Definitely got to talk about that. Seriously. And let me know what you think. That's the reason I'm doing this. Let me know what you think. Is it initiation or is this a hit? Things people are paying the gang members to do hits. Or do you think these young guys are out here just doing this to basically show that they're down? So get on off. I don't want these stories to be long because it's gonna be quite a few of them, unfortunately. So, all right, y'all. Get on out of here. Peace.